EastEnders, what is Ben Mitchell up to as he tries to become the new Phil? EastEnders Ben Mitchell Max Bowden is back, and it looks like he has big plans for his dad as he looks set to overthrow Phil Steve McFadden as the Hardman of Walford. He's so far waltzed in, flashed his cash, put his dad in his place, and then revealed through a chat with Lola that there's some kind of con going on. Something big is the fact that Ben wanted in on Phil's dodgy dealings with Danny Paul Usher without even knowing what kind of business the pair were doing suggests he's either stupidly naive, or he's been learning his new craft in Portugal and is aware of what his dad has been up to. He could be a serious. Ben assured him that he wanted the two to work together again, so that once again the Mitchells would be feared. "We can make the Mitchell name mean something again," he said, although he was careful to point out that he and his dad would not be partners, he would be the boss. Kinu's face suggested he wasn't buying a second of Ben's father-slash-son act, so perhaps he could be the one to alert Phil to the fact he's about to be double-crossed by his own flesh and blood. Later, Ben's scheme was confirmed when he met with Lola back in the pub. "I can't do this," she told him. "I thought I could, but if we play this right no one needs to get hurt," Ben said. Play or hate right. Ben actor Max Bowden has previously hinted to Metro Co. UK that the plan is to knock Phil off his perch. "I think he's certainly darker, he's potentially looking at Phil as a kind of idolization, so I suppose there are resemblances showing between the two," Max said. "I don't know if he aspires to be more like Phil. I think Ben always wants to be the best, he wants to be the top in whatever way. I think he does look. Will Ben be the one to destroy his own dad?" EastEnders reveals dark new storyline for traumatized Bex Fowler. EastEnders June Brown fears robots will rise up and kill us in our homes. Killer child Bobby Vale returns to EastEnders for explosive story. Who is Lola Pierce's daughter Lex's dad in EastEnders? Ads keep our content free for everyone. Please note that the Interactive Advertising Bureau IAB describes online personalized advertising through the below definitions. We put the storage of information, or access to information that is already stored, on your device, such as accessing advertising identifiers and / or other device identifiers, and / or using cookies or similar technologies. The collection and processing of information about your use of this site to subsequently personalize advertising for you in other contexts, i.e. on other sites or apps, over time. Typically, the collection of information, in combination with previously collected information, to select and deliver advertisements for you, and to measure the delivery and effectiveness of such advertisements. This includes the collection of information, in combination with previously collected information, to select and deliver content for you, and to measure the delivery and effectiveness of such content. This includes using the collection of information about your use of the content, in combination with previously collected information, used to measure, understand, and report on your usage of the content. Ads keep our content free for everyone. We carefully select. We use additional third-party advertising companies who serve ads to help keep content free. For these partner, you will continue to receive advertising, however, it may not be tailored to your likely interests. Well, check in with you. Great. Thanks for choosing. You have opted out from our advertising partners.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.